Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, or I supposed to say extra daily dose. Yep, this is our second channel. If you haven't subscribed, I would be happy if you would, at least if you are enjoying the content, right? Today we are going to play with a Kari, which is a brand new tier 8 Japanese tank destroyer. You can get this tank from the loot boxes. Well, not the first time, not the last time, right? I want to highlight one thing. I spoke with Wargaming employees, and Wargaming employees said Kari and Forest Spirit has the higher chance to drop than any other tank, but this is to be seen on the main YouTube video, because I have a plan to open around 400 or 500 boxes, right? So this is going to be exciting, and we will see is the box value great or not so much. And now speaking about the armor of this tank, this tank is paper, okay? On the flat ground, this vehicle, I am comparing this to a S3 gun. On the flat ground, this vehicle is looking, well, to be completely honest with you, like a paper, like Dede Fede, to say that the least, or Ferdinand. If someone is loading gold ammunition, well, you get the point what I'm saying. There is nothing to say. Armor of this vehicle is not existing. That's the truth, and that is the information straight in the face. Now, instead of talking too much, let's go and play a couple of games. I haven't played with this tank a single game. I will give you a first impressions, and let's see, is this tank worth gambling for? Let's go. Okay, first game, Karelia Standard Battle. Let's see what we can do. Now let's talk about the gun of this vehicle. This tank has nice alpha damage. 500 alpha is nice, you know, it's like near Ergashem Borshik, tier 8 German tank destroyer. That is good, right? Speed of this tank doesn't look bad whatsoever, 40 kilometers per hour it is average speed. Now, penetration with the standards, 252, not bad. Slow shell velocity though, 980 meters, it's not very good. Speaking about the gold, you are getting extra 50 millimeters of penetration, and you are getting extra 170 penetration, or I supposed to say velocity, sorry. So that's what you are getting for shooting gold. So skill, is it better to shoot gold with this vehicle? Oh yes. Are you acting surprised? Just don't, fellas. After that, we have high explosive ammunition, 90 millimeters of penetration. That pretty much means you can penetrate the tanks who doesn't have that much armor. As an example, light tanks or some sort of medium tanks like AMX-CDC and so on. So this is not necessarily bad. I must admit, I am not feeling too enthusiastic about this vehicle. Now the main reason being, that was bad shot by me. Now the main reason being why I do not feel too enthusiastic is because I don't think this tank has anything extraordinary to offer. You know, there is a new vehicles which are coming for the game, which has a siege mechanic, which has something new. For me, I am looking into this tank and I'm feeling like, Dede Fede, is it your sister? Do you want me to introduce me to her? This is how am I feeling like. This is the honest truth, fellas. So I have a feeling if you will, if you love Dede Fede, you might enjoy this vehicle. If not, then not really, right? At least that's what I think. Although this tank is significantly faster than Dede Fede is. Meanwhile, let's see how the gun is looking like. Aim, 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 aim. Actually, aiming time doesn't look that bad. Wargaming suggested that this vehicle is kind of armored tank destroyer. I would never ever treat this tank this way. I think in a way it is a sniper schnitzel, and in certain situations you can try to play hold down with this tank, right? But this is very, very niche situations. This is the situation whenever you are fighting against probably lower tiers, against the tier 6s in the best case scenario, right? At least that's what I think, and this is how I feel like. Anyways, what I would love to see, I would love to see this guy peeking here. Yes, I've seen this light tank over there, but it is not my intention to do anything for him. At this point, I just want to stick around this area and try to punish and try to punish someone. Meanwhile, what is the chance of this guy being still in the same bush? What do you think? Probably the chance of this is quite low. Meanwhile, Mr. Shrek, how are you doing? I could penetrate him with high explosives, but I won't bother to do so. And kaboom. Okay, gun, honestly, from what I can see, gun doesn't look bad. Although, keep this in mind, I am running ventilation, armor, and improved aiming unit, right? So pretty much this build is for sniper schnitzels, right? This is what we are doing and this is what we are getting. Good, very, very good. Couple of the free shots there and there, that's okay. Well, actually it's debatable how free the shots were, right? Meanwhile, range... Okay, gun doesn't look bad. I really want to highlight this. From what I see, gun handling is definitely not the biggest poo-poo vibe or something, right? It just doesn't look that bad. Meanwhile, it is about the time to escape. Yes, it's not going to be the most enjoyable experience, but that's what we have, right? Okay, first game, first pancake. Listen, there is nothing else for me to do. If I'm sitting here, I just do not have armor to survive this, right? I just do not have armor. Every single guy can penetrate me straight in the face, so I cannot sit here. Sitting from the back over there wouldn't be the greatest option either. Going somewhere over there probably would be better, but I have a feeling I would have even worse score than this. So this is the first pancake. Not the freshest one, not the best one, but that's what we have. Welcome into the World of Tanks 5 to 15. By the way, maybe you want to buy some boxes? Okay, fellas, and we are coming back from the game. I do not even know have you noticed that, but I noticed a pattern of this of World of Tanks in the 2023. It is very, very 5 to 15-ish or 15 to 5, okay? Let's not discriminate one or another team. Anyways, the first game, 2300 damage, 300 assisting damage. Not much what I could have done differently. I decided to play aggressively. Well, not aggressively. I decided to take a very, very good position, which I stand for, and this is the score which we have. I compare it to my team. I played like a Super Saiyan, fellas. I mean, all I need to do, I need to grow the tail and simply become super. What can I say? Absolutely madness. First by the damage, second by experience. And we made 56,000 credits while having, let's say, I would say this is below average score for me with a tanks like this. Okay, not bad. One more thing to say, which I do not know have you noticed or not, but this vehicle doesn't have that much hit points. I am comparing this tank with a Dede Fede all the time, but Dede Fede has 1,500 HP and this vehicle has only 1,250, right? So this is very, very important thing to say, right? Also, hull armor, such a false advertisement, 220, and in reality, the lower plate of yours is 90 millimeters thickness. Madness. Anyways, let's go. Okay, fellas, so the second game which we have here is in Mannerheim line, standard battle. So, what we can do here and what is our mission? I have a feeling I will go into the heavy line just to check it out, how Wargaming is recommending to play with this tank as a breakthrough heavy, while not having any problems whatsoever to play in the heavy flank, right? I believe it is about the time to do that. Fingers crossed things will go very, very well, and this is just a starting position. I will go there, I will try to punish someone crossing, and then I will go up if I will have enough time to do so. If you would pay attention over there, we are safe, we have a lot of sniper schnitzel, so this should be relatively alright. Now, real talk and speaking seriously, it is not the tank with which you want to play aggressively, okay? I cannot imagine people playing aggressively with this tank and feeling great with their performance in a way, right? By saying this, for me it is more likely kind of sniper schnitzel of the vehicle. I know it looks like it should have a lot of armor or something, but I do not really think it is the case, and anyone who has a turret, he can spank you like there is no tomorrow. At least this is how am I looking into this tank. I cannot see how I can make pressure here. The thing is, Iron Army will eat me alive. I probably could win one-on-one fight against him, but if I will take any damage while crossing, this is going to be very sad story for us. I just cannot see moving in front here. I do not really think it is worth it. On the positive note, we have plenty of the sniper schnitzel, so if Iron Army is peeking here, and there is a huge chance he will try to peek here, he can take one for the team, and this is exactly what I am looking for, you know? I am spotting for those triangles. Watch this. Oh, I missed. It never gets old. It never gets old. Excuse me. Do you want to pick again? You can. It is all the time like this, fellas. It happens all the time like this. He thought he can spank me, but yeah, those are the mind games, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That was beautiful. Anyways, what do we need to do at this point? I am thinking actually about being the breakthrough tank. I am going in. Skill, why are you going in? Well, the answer to your question is simple. He's down to fartable. You know what that means? That means we are going to send him back to the garage. I'm not going to hold. I am going to actually go and make quite a bit of pressure. Oh, that was a sad one. Okay. I'm not going to hold. I am going to make a lot of pressure right there. Will he panic a bit? Oh, yes, you will. Low roll. Not much what I can change about this, but I'm loading high explosives for the next one. With the high explosives, I should be able to send him into the garage. Now, I can peek like this. I do not really think he has a chance to penetrate me. At least I do not really think so. But soon we will figure this out. We know there is a guy sniping from here. Not ideal, but that's what we have. Actually, maybe I could... I'm thinking at this point. Give me a moment. He should not be able to penetrate me. The angle is actually quite rough. It is okay. We have all time. He's looking at me, I'm looking at him, he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. 320 alpha damage, he should have 3 in the magazine. That was the first shot he fired, good. Whenever he will go for a second one, I'm going to eliminate Iron Army. Good. And now he completely unloaded. What that means we are going to put our big boy pants and we are going to go in. I don't really think he should be able to eliminate me from the game, me crossing like this. I am feeling very, very confident, and I am just going like this. If he won't track me, I am feeling fine. Good, he fired once, very, very nice. And now we are going in. This is how you are playing when you have a big boy pants up. Good, very, very nice. Good, good, good. You can go, or not necessarily. Very nice. How about you? Okay, I can escape. Step by step, little by little. Not my first rodeo, fellas. Not my first rodeo. Okay, good. 2 guys drowned. Excellent. Very, very good. Very, very good. Hello, Super Tester. Hi. Okay. No one called me like this, fellas. No one called me Super Tester. For everyone, I am just a red-ass baboon. And now Super Tester, you see? Beautiful. You know what? I join you. Let's spank him. He was mean, he was naughty, and let's spank him. Okay, now, can I cross like this? Okay, I'm willing to take the risk. Let's go. I should be okay. Moving like this, going up. Excellent. Very, very nice. Going down, and we are up. Good. Very, very good. So in this situation, it is all right. In this situation, actually, this tank worked very, very well. You know what I need to highlight? Mobility. Mobility is actually fine. You saw how I went through the water, and I have absolutely no problems whatsoever to escape from this, right? If I would play with a Dede Fede in this kind of situation, I believe I would... I believe I would take a humongous one for the team and it would be game over, okay? So I think I should highlight a good feature of this vehicle. The mobility is actually fine. Even though on the paper it's 40, it says it is 40, I felt like it is significantly better than that, speaking about the ground resistances, right? This is what I am highlighting. So it is definitely a good thing. So, after those couple of games, would I say this tank is absolutely awesome and it is the best tank in the world of tanks? Well, you tell me, fellas. You are seeing how this tank is performing and how this tank is working, right? It's definitely better than something like Turtle, in my opinion. Hear me out why. Because mobility is actually decent. You can kind of go together with your team and you can try to be involved to the certain extent, right? But armor-wise, do not expect hit, do not expect bounce absolutely anything, right? It's just not the tank which could do that. Let's see the score. Okay, very first ace. Congratulations to us, I guess. 2.8 thousand damage, 2,000 assisting damage, quite aggressive play, but it was unusual because no one played in the heavy line in a way, right? But ace nevertheless. We are first by experience, we are first by the damage, and we made 59,000 profits. Skill wire, you're saying 59,000 profits because I do not count the completion of the mission. You know, it doesn't count, to be fair with you. 59,000 credits. Okay, that's fair. Let's go for a third one, shall we? Okay, last but not least, this time I am going with we are going with a hardening. Okay, so hardening, rammer, and ventilation. Let's see what this vehicle is capable of doing in this way. So, first things first, we need to make a decision where do we want to play. I do not feel like I want to play in the 9-0 line. I do not really think it is worth it, okay? Instead of doing that, I think the best play what we can do in this situation is to wait over there until someone will say, hello! This is what I'm looking for. So, do we have Borat or someone else playing here? Not really, or I supposed to say not yet. Good, relax, take it easy, we have a lot of time, fellas. Our main mission will be to support our guys. Watch this, bam. Or even better, do not watch this. It's okay, doesn't really change anything. In fact, it just made me to play the game a bit differently. I will move like this. I do not need to go up to this position in order to be able to shoot, right? I can simply go back and I am feeling just as good as I felt before. Now, the most important thing for us is going to be to see someone peeking or maybe even over peeking, which will be a problem, but let's wait for it. I cannot see myself taking the role of TS5 to go in front and to simply show who is the boss here. I don't really think this tank can do that, okay? Let's get real, fellas. It is not going to be the case, but what we can do, we can snipe from the back a bit. Very important highlight, the gun is actually looking decent of this tank. I do not know why Wargaming promoted this tank as a bit of the, you know, punish heavy tanks and whatnot, or to go into the heavy line to play with it. I don't know why Wargaming promoted it this way. Overall, it looks like a sniper schnitzel to me, okay? This is how it looks like. Or maybe they try to do that because it has relatively good mobility, aka you can escape backwards or something. I do not know. It is weird, but overall, I don't think this tank is going to be rated bad. I don't really think it is going to be rated awful. For now, I would rate this vehicle by playing the third game, right, and thinking about the stuff. For now, it looks for me as a playable to good tank. Between 3 stars and 4 stars, speaking about the index page, right? I really want to highlight this. This is super duper hyper turbo important stuff, fellas. Okay. We got all time. We do not need to panic. We do not need to rush. All we need to do, we need to snipe here. That's all we need to do. And in the same time, speaking about aggressive gameplay, you know, if you want to play aggressively, you kind of want to have a bit of the gun depression in the situations like this to fight against the enemies this way. By the way, this position is just awesome. I am just chilling. All I need to do, I need to have one hand chilling, right, and just enjoying myself. That's it. That's all I am doing in this situation. I'm just waiting until enemies will mess up, and mess up they will. Doesn't really change anything. Fine. I will go a bit more in front. I get the point. After the shot I will get spotted, but I do not really care about this. I kind of want to have a good angle myself just to spang them. In the same time, we more likely will spot for our ISU in the back, right, as well, which is very, very nice thing. Yeah, I mean, fellas, I don't feel like this tank is unplayable Kaku. I truly do not feel it. Oh, you dirty boy, you have no clue what have you done here. Don't worry, I have some high explosive special for you. Today with a discount you will get 630 in the face, don't you worry. I don't really think he's going to blind shoot me like this, and I think he is sitting in the same position where he was before. But if you would pay attention on this lonely tree is the problem for us. Skill-wise, so. The thing is, this tree is blocking our view to this guy. What I could do is I could knock this tree with high explosives, fall back, and after that try to outspot the Su. But I think Su simply has way too good of the camo to deal with him in this way. Should I go for it? Not so much. Okay, patience. Not the most exciting gameplay with this tank. Also, I would not say it is extremely thrilling to play with this tank in a way, right? It is typical tank destroyer in my eyes. With the shape of the shoebox, with a gun. That's all I have to say about it for now. Okay, what we want to do, we want to knock this tree. Now, beforehand, I know, you are yelling on me, Skill, why would you knock the tree, why would you get spotted once again? The main reason why am I doing so is to be able to outspot the Su 1:30 PM here. I truly feel like this tree was blocking the view for me. So in this situation, I am feeling significantly more confident that if the Su 1:30 PM would peak like this, I would be able to simply see him. Or I supposed to say if he will make a decision to shoot here. Could I go for a blind shot? Probably I could, but I don't really think it is the best idea ever. That is a direct hit. Fellas, I was playing mind games, okay? That was mind games. Look, he has 444 hit points left. Oi, oi, oi. Did I roll at him for 700 or something? Ooh. He did not saw that one coming. Good. This is exactly what I'm looking for. Now we are going to load the gold ammunition on, and we are going to wait until this TNH is going to peak like this. Eventually he will. It is matter of the time. By the way, that was good shot by me. I am proud of that blind shot. And usually I do not say that. Okay, how to do this? How to do this? How to do this? This is the question. What is the chance of this Su 1:30 saying I'm out from this game and relocating more in the back? There is a tiny possibility he would do that, but I do not know, do I want to take a risk or not? Would he say I had enough? No? Vocal? What do you think about that? You know what? I'm risking for the biscuit. If I am killing him, we will have extra game. No extra game for you, fellas. By the way, there was a joke on the live stream. Imagine that. I'm streaming for 13 hours straight. I'm playing with the almighty Jack Panzer or Jack Pizda. Depends how do you want to call it. And I am saying for people, guys, if I will one-shot IS-7, before even seeing the IS-7, if I'm not mistaken, right? Before even seeing him, I will stream extra hour, although I'm already tired and I am gone from the game, if I can say so, right? And what happened? Guess what happened, fellas? Guess what happened? Okay. I'm just trying to build a nice angle here. Yes, I'm trying to blind fire him. It is important for me. If this guy would be dead, we could start making a bit of pressure towards that TNH. You know, this is the thing. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is he still playing somewhere around this area, or he's afraid at this point? Very, very boring game, speaking about this one. There is not too much activity. We are playing relatively passively and everything, but oh well. Sometimes you need to play the game this way. Okay, this guy is still sitting here around the corner. I can guarantee you that, fellas. He's still sitting here. The question is, can I outspot him? Somehow. This is the question. You say I would not spot him like this? Wow. Okay, there is other situation. He could sit around this area. Okay, he escaped. Okay, fine, fair enough. TNH is sitting in the back. Let's deal with TNH. After that, we will say hello to Mr. Shrek. So, looking into this game, I did not felt like I could have played somehow aggressively in this situation. I just simply did not felt like I had an option like this. I felt like I am a typical triangle. You know, if we have a triangle in our name, we are just simply playing passively, and we are trying to spank enemies in this way. That's only one way how I can describe this. Meanwhile, TNH, greetings. Yeah. I know. Smile. I just need to dance for him. Extra dance. Okay, look, we blind shot at Sue. If I'm not mistaken, we should have 2,600 damage. Nice dance. Thanks, mate. Wanna guess my name? Question mark? I'm curious what this gentleman is going to say about this. This is the question. Maybe he will message me after the game. Who knows? Gnevchova, and I haven't seen the ending of his name. Anyways. No, did we hit a blind shot? What do you think? Sure thing we did. Sure thing we did. At least I hope so. Also, once again, I really want to highlight one thing. It's not game-breaking tank. It's not the best tank in the world of tanks, and I would even go as far as to say it's a bit boring vehicle to play with. At least if you want to play it properly, if you don't want to go in front and die first, right? Beautiful blind shot, 650, very, very nice. All in all, 2,500 damage, 400 assisting damage, which is very, very nice. And once again, we cannot complain about this. And this is our result, although look at how many blind shots we have fired in this game, right? Speaking about the profits, 39,000, just because of how many blind shots we have shot, and obviously we are using extra rations and everything, right? So, after 3 games with this mother trucker, our performance is 2,600 damage and 900 assisting damage. Do I think this tank is worth it? Do I think this tank is the tank to go for? And is it worth to gamble to get this vehicle? I don't really think so, fellas. For me, it looks average tank of the world of tanks. Maybe a tiny touch above average, depends on the situation. But the thing is, what is the saddest part is that Wargaming is trying to sell this as a breakthrough heavy tank with armor. It's not the one, you know. They could sell this tank completely differently. They could sell this tank as a sniper schnitzel, and it can hit the shots. You saw us sniping. It looks completely fine, but this is not breakthrough tank, fellas. Well, at least not in my eyes. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.